Hello there, my name is Mrs. Ehlke, and today I am doing one of the requests that I got on my Facebook page, Lori Ehlke's Art, and that is to do a picture of Minnie Mouse, one of my favorite Disney characters. I'm a huge Disney fan. I've loved it since I was super little, and so this was a fun one to do. So if you want to do Minnie Mouse, please follow along to this step-by-step tutorial. If you want to just do her face, you can stop at the face part, but I thought it'd be fun to try the entire body. And of course, you can add some pink or red or whatever color to color her in and make her just super adorable, all right? If you have anybody else that you would like me to draw, please let me know. I love working on requests from you guys, and yeah, I hope you have fun drawing Minnie Mouse, because I had fun doing it, all right? Thank you so much for watching, and if you like my videos, please subscribe below so that you can see when I add more. I'm trying to add at least one every day, all right? Have fun drawing, and we'll see you later. I'm going to make Minnie Mouse's entire body, so I'm going to actually turn my paper up and down so I have a little bit more room to make her whole body here. And I'm going to start off with her nose and kind of work out from there. So I'm going to go a little bit higher than halfway up my paper, and I'm going to go and make a little dot. That's where her nose is going to be, okay? And her head's going to be slightly tilted. So when I make the nose, I'm going to do my oval just slightly tilted to this way, so just a little bit. I'm going to leave a little white mark on her nose to show kind of a highlight. It's really little, and we'll start from there, okay? Once I have the nose in, I'm going to go ahead and do the line that goes right above the nose like that. And I'm going to go ahead and add her two eyes. So one going up like that, another one going up like this. If you watched my Mickey Mouse tutorial, this is actually really similar to how I started off my Mickey. I'm going to make her eyes off to the side, so they're going to both be going towards the left side, like that. And then Minnie Mouse, because she's a girl, has the cute little eyelashes, so I'm going to curl those up like that. 3 on that side and 3 on that side. Okay, there's the basic of her face. All right, next I'm going to do a little line on the side of her mouth here. It's going to go over and across to make where her cheeks go. So I'm going to curve this down, and I'm going to go over a little bit and then make a nice big line for the sides of her mouth like that, or where her cheeks are. And then I'm going to make another little dot right here, and I'm going to connect this down to the side of her mouth by adding a hook. Goes around the top of her eyelashes and connects down to that, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and draw a half circle around the top part of her head. I'm getting super, super close, even touching my 2 lines that I had when I made those hooks. And then connecting it to the outside, okay? If you want to, you can go ahead and color that in, because that's all black. I'm going to fill that in with black. That's the outside part of her face. Okay, now Minnie Mouse, of course, is different from Mickey Mouse in that she also has, besides the eyelashes, she has a giant bow with polka dots. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in next. To make the bow, I'm going to start with just the center part, and it's kind of right in the middle of her head. It's going to go up and then around and then down like that, okay? And then for each of the sides of her bows, I'm going to start just a little bit down from the top of that shape. And I'm going to go up and make a nice big hook like that. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side too. Go down just a little bit from the top of that and make a nice big hook like that. And then it's going to kind of jump back out and curve around on the bottom too. So jump back out, curve around on the bottom. Now Mickey Mouse loves polka dots, so I'm going to go ahead and draw some polka dots on her bow too. So cute. Gotta love Minnie Mouse. Some of the polka dots are going to go outside of the bow, so I'm just doing like half circles along the edge to show where those would be going, like wrapping around the other parts of the bow. So don't forget to put a couple like on the edges too, like that. Okay, so now she's got a cute polka dot bow. Now because her bow is so big, you can't see all of her ears. So her ears are actually going to be like half circles. I'm going to start a little bit down on the bow, and I'm going to make like a giant backwards C, and it's going to go a little bit behind the bow, kind of like that. Okay, you can always start off small and get a little bit bigger. So if you're not quite sure if your circle's good, it might be a little lopsided, maybe start with a smaller circle and then just kind of gradually make it bigger and adjust it as you go. Okay, so her ears are going to kind of connect behind her bow like that. And then of course you can color those in with the black. And fill those ears in. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. Next, I'm going to finish her face. So right under where her black is here, I'm going to make the top part of her smile by making another curved line. And then I'm going to connect them to make her smile like that. And then her mouth is open, so I'm going to go ahead and add the bottom part of her mouth too. And then you can throw her tongue in by making two little marks like that and then coloring around it with black so that she's got her nice open mouth. I'm going to go ahead and start by tracing under her chin with a line like that, and then I'm going to connect that to her chin by going outside of the head shape a little bit and then hooking back in and connecting to the chin to make the bottom part of her face. Okay, so now we've got her main head. We need to make her body. She has a little bow on her dress, so I'm going to go ahead and make two lines that are diagonal like that, and they're going to come in for the collar of her dress. That kind of looks like a little bow. It's so cute. Okay, and then I'm going to add her tummy by starting at the bottom of that bow, and I'm going to just make a curved line like this, and then it's going to come back up here, and it's going to get close to the bow but not quite, and I'll make another line like that. Okay, so you can try to get that shape. It's kind of a funny shape, but it curves down and it goes back up a little bit and then back up to the bow. Okay, and that's her, like where her chest is, and I'm going to add a little button here too on her dress. Then I'm going to give her sleeves. So her sleeves start actually at the bottom of her face, and it curves down like this and then runs right into her dress. This one is actually a little bit longer, so it's going to go up almost like right over her line here, and then it's going to go out like that, and then it's actually going to curve down a little bit farther than the dress. It's kind of a funny shape. I don't know how you would describe this shape, but try to see if you can kind of make that curved line there. It goes in a little bit, curves down. This part is kind of like that. And then I'm going to make another little shape here for where her arm goes out. That's her little sleeve. I got to do that on this side too. Make a little part where her arm comes out. We'll worry about her arms in a second. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make the bottom part of her dress. It's going to curve down a little bit to kind of continue that line, and then it's going to flare out like that. And I'm going to have it go down. Let's see. I'm going to make a line that starts right at the bottom of her sleeve, and it's going to kind of curve this way and then also flare out. And then those are going to connect to make the bottom part of her dress. Okay, I'm going to add her arms in there. So there's one, her arms are behind her back, so we don't have to worry about doing hands. So this is just a little hook that goes behind her back. And this one too is just going to be a little hook that goes behind her back as well. And you can color those in black because she's got black arms. All right, if you want to, she's got a couple little ruffles or whatever under her skirts. You can kind of add a couple little ruffles like that. And then we got to make her legs. Okay, so the first leg we're going to make, it's going to go, like if you start at basically the middle of her body and go straight down. I'm going to start right about there. And I'm going to make like a U shape that's going to curve back up like that. Okay, actually going to make it maybe a tiny bit bigger. This is the top part of her foot because this foot is facing down. So I'm going to go ahead and color that in black. And then the leg that connects to this is going to start just a little bit farther over, and it's going to connect over like that to make kind of a upside down or sideways J. That's her first foot. The second foot is going to start right where this one went, and it's going to go straight down like this. That's her leg. So I'll go ahead and color that in. And then the foot is going to go like this. It's going to kind of curve down, and then it'll go all the way up almost to the dress like that. So I'm going to make that shape, curve around and down, and go ahead and color that all in. Okay, it looks kind of funny right now because I don't have the shoes in, but it will make sense soon, I promise. Okay, so those are the 2 feet. I'm going to go ahead and make, she has little bows on her shoes, so I'm going to go ahead and make the little bows on her shoes just by starting with the center and then adding the 2 sides. This one's right here, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw her shoes in. I'm going to do this one first because it's a little bit in front of the other one. So the side of the shoe comes down like this, and then it gets really close to the bow. It goes over like that, and then it curves all the way around the side and connects like that. Okay, there's the side of her shoe, and you can see a little bit of the heel, so I'm going to do the heel too. Okay, this shoe, you can't see as much of it, so it's actually a little bit easier. Just curves around. It doesn't go as far down as that one, and then it curves back up. Okay, so now you have both of her shoes. The last thing to finish off Minnie Mouse would be to add the polka dots, of course, on her dress. So I'm going to add some polka dots again. Make sure you do some that kind of go off the edge like that. And then you can go ahead and color her however you would like to color her. All right, there's Minnie Mouse. She's super cute and super fun. You can color her dress red or pink. She likes both of those colors. And yeah, hopefully your Minnie Mouse turned out super cute like this one. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and please let me know if there's any other characters you would like me to draw for you. All right. Have a good one.